Hello beautiful souls, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please like, share and subscribe.
Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I literally woke up this morning with this heavy message, and I do not want to go back to sleep until I'm able to pass that message and save it up for tomorrow morning when I'm going to post this. But this is the heavy energy I'm getting, because this situation is something that will literally cost you your sleep, something that stress you out. Because in this collective, I'm picking on the energy that you're dealing with someone, right, who avoid difficult conversations. That is the energy here. You're dealing with someone who avoid difficult conversations, right? That is what this reading is all about. These are people who shut down emotionally, when you bring up issues that bothers you. These are people who act like they don't care, that makes it feels like you're doing too much, right? Like there are people who act like I don't give, like I don't care, even when they really do. Now this is somebody with a very dismissive energy. Like when there is a difficult conversation between the both of you, they choose to detach instead of expressing how they really feel, or instead of talking out that issue, they always choose to dismiss you, to avoid that conversation. And you begin to question yourself, am I doing too much? Is it me? Am I the problem? Am I asking for too much? Am I asking too much question? Am I asking for too much clarity? But let me tell you the truth. You are not doing too much, right? You are just dealing with somebody who is not emotionally available. Somebody who does not, care when it comes to expressing themselves. They always choose to go ghost. They choose to run away from that conversation and make you feel like you're doing too much, right? Now, let me tell you what is going on with them. Let me tell you. Now, this person is not okay. They are not okay, because there is a detachment here. You guys are no longer you guys are not communicating for now. No, there's no communication between the both of you right now. No, I'm picking on that. There's no connection. There's no conversation between you both now. Yes. So I want to tell you what is going on with them. This person is not okay, as I pretend to be. No, their energy on this card is showing overthinking. They are playing back memories with you. They are realizing what they are about to lose or what they are going to lose with you. But the problem here is that they are just struggling with their ego. You can obviously sense it from them that they are struggling with their ego. They are struggling with, pride to come forward to, talk things out with you. And one of the reasons is because these people actually feels like, that you have changed, and because you no longer take things you usually do, this time around you chose your energy, like you chose to walk away, you chose to detach yourself, and you are scared because you've changed. That's where the problem is. Even though it worries you, like you're disturbed, like you're stressed out, you're still thinking over these issues where you made a wrong mistake, and you're thinking, are you made a problem? Like, are you the one who is at fault here? But trust me, you made a good decision, because the person you're dealing with will never accept that they did anything wrong. In fact, they see it like you're overdoing things, you're seeking for too much, you're asking for too much, because they cannot give you what they don't have. Now, the energy we are going to pick on this card is, are they going to come back into your life? Yeah. This is the Ace of Pentacles. And let me tell you, yes, they will. There's a strong possibility that, of course, they're going to come back into this connection. But it might not just be the way that you expect it, because this is not somebody that will come and say, oh, I'm so sorry, I know I offend you, oh, I'm so sorry, I love you, let's few things. No, these are not people like that. These are people who will literally come back casually, indirectly, like maybe you could post something and they go like it, or they go comment on it, or they go view it all the moment, all the time, and then they come into your life like casually, like nothing happened. They start acting like nothing happened, right? Because they are dismissive. This is exactly what they do to people. They avoid vulnerability. They avoid accountability. They avoid it. They don't want to see you. They don't want you to see them being vulnerable. So they are going to avoid it with all costs. They are going to avoid taking accountability for their actions. So this is the kind of people you're dealing with, right? But of course, they're gonna come back. But it is now you to choose what's right for you. Now, so this is now the real question, right? That you need to know, because he's not just coming back. It's not. Now, he's not coming back to say, like I said earlier, to like accept things, to let it go. No. So the question is, if he comes back in that way, that energy of coming to behave like nothing happened, to act like, they don't know what went wrong in that connection, and you guys just detach from each other. Now the question is, will you accept him? With everything, like in the same vision that he left you in, will you accept him? Because this energy I'm picking on is showing clearly, like it's showing visibly, that this person is not fully changed. Is not fully changed. This energy, the masculine, the feminine energy in this reading is not fully changed. So the question is, are you going to take them back? Now, let me tell you what is going on in your own emotions, right? Your own emotions right now, you have grown, and I'm happy for you. You are no longer chasing, you're no longer explaining, you're not begging for clarity. That is the point. That is where they are scared. That is why they said, oh, you've changed, because you're no longer begging for clarity. You are stepping into this aura of self-respect, emotional awareness. You're detaching, and because of that, the power has shifted, because you detached, literally. Like, I don't know, I'm getting too excited with this message I'm giving, because you detached and the power shifted. You're no longer asking for clarity. You're no longer questioning him. You're no longer asking higher questions. No, you don't do none of those. Like, the energy shifted, right? And that is where the problem is. This is where the problem is. So, because you're not behaving in the way they expect you to behave. This is somebody who is literally a dismissive. They avoid what will make them take accountability for the wrongs, the mistreatment that they have treated. And mind you, there's a third party energy in this connection. So when the other person is feeding their ego and all of that, this is it. This is the reason why you have to make your decisions if you really want to take this person back, or you don't want to take the person's back. Because that's your dismissive partner will definitely return. He is going to return. She is going to return. The masculine and the feminine energy in this collection, they are going to return. They are going to return. So if you're seeing this, this is your confirmation, because yes, they are coming back. They are coming back. But what happened next is what will define everything, though, because obviously they are going to come back. Now, so what happened next is what is going to define all of this. So now, let me tell you what to look out for in their return energy. So let me give you a little breakdown on that, because I'm going to do a part 2 on this reading, for you to fully understand, for you to be fully aware of somebody you're dealing with, so that you don't overwork yourself. So now, in their energy, in their return energy, when this person comes back, please pay attention. Don't get carried away. Please pay attention. They won't come back fully open. No. Like I told you earlier, they're just going to come back casually like nothing happened. Right? They are not coming back. They won't come back because they are fully changed. Never. They are not. They will come back, and you're going to hear, in fact, oh God. They're going to come back like, hello, stranger. I've been thinking about you. How have you been? Like nothing happened, literally. But let me tell you something. In all of this, their energy, deep down, they are hoping, they are really, really hoping that you make it easy for them. Like, because right now, In fact, you mean business. You're standing on business. For the first time you're standing on business, you'll be like, no, I can't take this anymore. So right now, you're standing on business. But let me tell you something.